who I am. I'm your girl, Love Aretha. I'm your homegirl in your head, and here on my channel, we talk about a lot of different topics. We poke fun at what's going on out here in these internet streets. We share recipes, we talk lifestyle, and we just kind of have a good time here. So if you like what you see, please don't be afraid to like, comment, share, subscribe, engage. Y'all drop down in the comments. I try to get it down in there, and I try to talk back to y'all so that this is a conversation, because this channel is meant to be a love letter to y'all. So with no further ado, let's talk today about Miss Chrisean. Miss Chrisean is beautiful to me. I think she is just absolutely adorable. Even with that tooth missing out of the front of her mouth, she is just absolutely adorable. And like many of us, she has fallen in love, honey, with what seems to be the wrong mofo, with Mr. Blueface. But why y'all didn't tell me that Blueface mama be doing the most? Listen, homegirl be all down on the internet in the middle of these people business. Now, a couple of weeks ago, it was reported, allegedly, I wasn't there, but it was reported that Miss Chrisean ended up fighting Blueface mama and his sister. And then when they got into it, when it was on camera and it came out that they had another physical altercation, the mama was back on social media saying, you need me, you need me to pull up. And it's like, girl, I don't know if that's your place. And that gets me to thinking, right? When we look at her and we look at, the McDonald's mom, and we look at so many times where the parents aren't an anchor for their children like they're supposed to be. And that's kind of what I want to talk to y'all about. We know that Miss Chrisean is in this dead end situation, and I think, like many of us, once you've reached a certain age, you hate to see the young girls coming up behind you go through this same bull crap with these men. But I think it adds insult to injury when, as a parent, you step in it. And then Blueface went on. I was reading somewhere where he went online and said, like, I don't even know that lady, talking about his mom. And now we know that Miss Chrisean is wild, baby. Miss Chrisean is as wild as they come. But one thing that girl didn't lie about when she said, you the mother. Where are you? He up because of you, right? And, hey, that's an ugly truth. Let's be clear. Miss Chrisean didn't lie about that. Again, she wild as hell, but she didn't lie about that. Then, mama, it began with you and his dad, of course, but that whatever is wrong with this young man began with y'all. And at what point, again, what point do you serve as an anchor? At what point, we all know that once these kids, even once they become young adults, they still need guidance. They still need for us to show them how to fly. At what point do you give up teaching your child right from wrong? But instead of teaching your child right from wrong, you jump in the mess. You jump in the mess with the child. It brings me back to the McDonald's young man. I don't know if y'all heard or not, but it was a young man went through McDonald's and shot one of the McDonald's employees, I think in the neck. Please don't quote me on that. And it was reported. I don't know how true this is. This is allegedly. Y'all know I was not there. But it was reported that the mom said, she justified her son shooting the employee in the neck and said that they were disrespecting her and her son had to do what he had to do. And it's like, mama, your son, because the McDonald's employee subsequently died from his injuries. And it's like, mama, really? When I think about my own son, I can't think of anything more important than my son's future. I can't think of any situation out there that's important enough for me to ask or stand by and allow for my son to gamble his future. No. And I am so astonished. My mama wasn't like that. I don't know about y'all. My mama wasn't like that. My mama was very much an anchor to me from the time I was born to the day she died. And she's been dead for the last 7 years. I was in my 30s when my mom passed, and my mom was an anchor for me that entire time. Parents, we got to be a better anchor for our children. Now, with the McDonald's situation, that's 2 lives that wasted, gone, 2 young, beautiful lives wasted for no reason, for absolutely no reason. Even this situation with Miss Krishan and Blueface, I don't know about y'all, but this shit look real dangerous to me. I'm just gonna be honest. And it was reported by, I think, the Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to Neighborhood Talk, who reported that Mr. Blueface just had another baby with his baby mama, and Miss Krishan all over the internet so hurt. Like, I can already foresee this shit not ending well for these 2 young people. You know, these people have gotten themselves in a dangerous situation, you know, between this, like, sex, drugs, rock and roll. You know, this could turn out. And my prayers go out to these young people. I hope somebody wake up and have some sense. But what we don't need, what those young people don't need in a situation like this, they don't need a meddling mom who's gonna irritate it. These people are already young. They already seemingly don't have a lot of guidance. They are in a toxic love relationship. He can't stay away from her. I don't care what Mr. Blueface say. Mr. Blueface can't stay away from Miss Krishan, and Miss Krishan can't stay away from Blueface. And they're still messing over each other in the interim. Man, y'all know, like I know, man, that creates for a shit show that could end up with somebody being really, really hurt. So, you know, my thought process is we have to learn to guide our children and stay out of their damn business and out of their way at the same damn time. You know, again, these are young lives. We have the damn fly. We have young lives now in the palm of our hand. I hate to see Miss Krishan go down that road. And y'all know we don't do no dragging around here, but never would I drag a young woman who's coming up. You know, I have not been, by the grace of God, I have not been in a relationship as tumultuous as that, but I have definitely been in relationships with the wrong people. And I hate to see these young girls put themselves through this tough shit. It's not worth it, you know. But hey, but again, if they won't let us help, then we damn sure don't need to get in there and hinder it either, you know. So again, let's send prayers. Let's send a big shout out and a big hug to Miss Krishan. She needed right now. And I know some of y'all gonna drop down and y'all gonna judge this young lady. Listen, don't judge her. We have all been, I told y'all this in another video, we have all been in the shadows of life. We have all been. And these young girls, they don't need that from us. What they need is a voice of reason. And if anybody in her camp gives this to her, Miss Krishan, we praying for you, baby girl. We love you, and we want to see you be better. We want to see you elevate and be the beautiful, strong, thriving young woman that we think you have the future to be. So, again, I'm going to come back to y'all a little bit later, and we're going to discuss Mr. Martell Holt and his shenanigans. So y'all know, as usual, I love on y'all later. Bye.